So hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'll be teaching you how to make use of trend lines to catch opportunities in the market, showing you clearly how to use trend line, how to combine trend line with candlestick patterns. Before we go into the video, make sure you like this video, and if you have any question you can drop that in the comment section. So make sure you watch and you also share it to your friends that we also need this video. So let's dive into it. You see, when let's say this is DBP AUD. Now what do you want to do? You want to, let's say this is where the market is, for example, right? Okay, let's say here. Now you want to trade. Normally you can go to higher time frame to get your directional bias. So because you can't trade against the higher time frame trend, you get me right? So let's see now, this is it. You go to your line charts. So when you go to your line charts, then you connect from the swing low. Okay, let's see this two first. Okay, that is very far from where the market is right now. So you can also use this, the second point. This is the second point. You connect with the other one too to see what the market is doing right there. You get. So you can see that on your line chart, you can see everything clearly. You see the first touch here, the second touch here, and the third touch here, and then we broke the line, and now we are now testing it as a resistance to now sell to the downside. So you can see this is the higher time frame. And the higher time frame tells you, gives you your storyline. Let me not go into deeply. If you want to learn more about these things, you can join my premium mentorship. So you learn the pro how to use all these things the way you find you will understand clearly, and then you can use it to make money for yourself. So you see, when we broke the line, we are now, the line was serving as support before. You see the first touch, bounce up, came back, serve as support again, bounce back up. You see, now serving as support here. The line has weakened. Now the sellers are now taking control. You see, we have been in a very in a downtrend. You can see this low and this like this. So eventually we broke the line. Now the line will now serve as resistance now, instead of serving as support before. It has broken. It was a range, so that range has not changed to be a range. So we'll be able to sell a little more. You see, so you have gotten that on your daily time frame now. So this is how to combine trend lines and all that, and you can see that. Okay, let's say this is where I want to sell from. You can also draw something. Okay, we have another trend line here. We have another trend line here. So now we have broken it. We have broken the line. Now you can say, okay, when the market gets here, you want to sell from there. You want to sell from there because that is actually where this line is serving as a resistance, and also this line also will be serving as resistance. So you have two confluences first, and then you can also add something like this. When you go to your line charts, you see this double top here. You see this double top that looks like M. So you can put a line there. Okay, all this will serve as confluences for you. Okay, so here now, this was a support, and this is a resistance. This place now, this line is a resistance line. That's when the market actually gets to the line, it might have a rejection. So all these confluences come together to give you a bias again. So now we are still on the daily time frame right now. You want to use this trend line opportunity to catch actual move from the market here. So after that, you go to 4 hours. You want to look for intraday trading opportunities. Now you go to your line charts. You see this point. You connect this point from here, from this resistance here. to the downside to see what's going on here. Now, so let's say for the day. Now, how do we trade here? How do we intra trade? Now, another confidence that can give you more confidence that we are selling on GBP AUD right now is that what you can see this trend line, this swing point here, this low. When you connect it with this one, so you see, as it's broken this, this also gives us another confidence that yes, we are ready to sell. Right now, how do we now enter the trade, or how do we now sell? So we can wait for price here. This also I'm seeing something here. When you wait for price to come to bounce back to this trend line, then you can look for sell opportunities to get to the downside to play this low, right? So that is how to use trend line. That is how to use trend line to catch opportunities, to catch trade opportunities in the market. If you are a complete beginner, you want to learn forex trading, you want to learn how to trade, how to combine forex trading, how to combine a trend line with market structure and liquidity, and to not be at the bad side, at the wrong side always, then you can be able to, you just have to wait for price to do something like this, to come to this line and give you a confirmation. If I say confirmation, I mean like candlestick pattern that you know for reversal. You can make use of them to confirm your bearish continuation to trade. So you can see, so this is what I mean, and you can sell to the downside from that trend line. You can see, so that is simply how to use trend line. So I'll be waiting for this here, I'll be waiting for price to get to this trend line and give me confirmation to show to the downside. So that is simply how to use trend line, and that just is. So make sure you use this wisely.